Hello, today I'm going to be filming my final university related video for this year. Even though it's only July, so people really don't know if they've got into uni yet or whatever, but yeah, it's honestly so hot at the moment, I'm dying here, but yeah, I'm going to film a video all about my final tips for university. So if you're literally going to university tomorrow or today or next week, I thought I'd just film a really quick video of the final things I want to say to you before you go. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Also, thank you so much for all the support on the videos you've given me so far. I already put a couple out, but I've had DMs from people saying thank you for the help on uni videos, which I'm which is more than, what am I trying to say? Which is more than my pleasure. That's all I really want from this channel, is to help people out, and the fact that people are already messaging me saying thank you means the world to me. So yeah. So I'm just gonna go into my final tips right now. Okay, so the first tip I'd say is find your accommodation group chat. It is still possible to find it right now, even if you're going today or tomorrow or whatever. I know a lot of basically I remember with my flat there was 12 of us and there was only 6 of us in the group chat before we all went off to uni on the move-in day. So on the move-in day what we did, we just added everyone else into it, and that was the group chat we used for the rest of the year. So yeah, my tip would be go on, search into Facebook your university freshers page. So mine was just called Bath Freshers 2017. And then they should have links to all the accommodation pages, and through your accommodation pages you should find your group chat for your building and then your flat. So it's really easy to find, you won't look like a weird stalker if you're trying to find it. But yeah, so yeah, try and find your accommodation group chat, because it just means you'll know a few faces before you get there, and it just breaks that little sort of awkwardness, because you vaguely know people before you move in. The next one would be, don't force yourself to go out. Now if you're someone who doesn't like clubbing, doesn't like drinking, whatever, don't force yourself to do it. I know it feels like there's this big pressure to go out clubbing, because that's what most uni students, that's what a lot of uni students seem to do, but they actually don't. I found half my sort of uni friends and half of them don't drink. You will find not everyone drinks at uni, and that's absolutely fine. You should never feel forced to do anything. And if you're struggling to find people that like similar things to you, go beyond your flat. Go up to the flat above yours, or go to the building next door to yours. Honestly, everyone in Freshers Week is so open and friendly. I didn't really expect it, but honestly everyone just wants to make friends, so it is really easy to get to know people and find something you want to do. So yeah, that goes into the next tip. The next tip is that friendships come a lot easier than you think. I wasn't worried, but I was kind of a bit apprehensive, because obviously I'm someone who I've lived in the same area all my life, so I've known all my friends since school. So I knew a lot of them in primary school. I knew most of them from secondary school. So moving to a big city 3 hours away from me, I was like, oh my god, how am I going to make friends again? How do I do it? But as I said, everyone is really friendly in Freshers Week, because everyone says that everyone is in the same boat. Not many people know other people, and if they do, they're still open to make new friends, kind of thing. In my flat, 2 of the girls did actually go to school together, so obviously they kind of were a bit more comfortable anyway, because they knew each other already. But the rest of us, we were all just sat there talking on the first night of Freshers Week. I have spoken about my whole Freshers Week experience if you want to know about that. But yeah, honestly, try not to worry too much about making friends and stuff, because it does come very naturally. Also about friendship is that they do change a lot throughout uni. I will tell you this now, in Freshers Week you'll feel you have this massive big group of friends, and it's just the best feeling ever, but I think everyone kind of acts differently in Freshers Week to what they actually are. As I said, everyone's really open, really friendly, but sort of as time goes on, people kind of sort of become more secluded, and people form closer bonds with other people, which is just natural. So yeah, enjoy Freshers Week, get to know people and stuff, but don't sort of freak out of people who you were quite close with in the beginning, you're not so close with anymore. It's just the way things kind of work out. I know for me, there was a few people in Freshers who I used to go out with quite a lot, but now we're not as close as we were. It's not I don't get on with them at all. I really do, but sort of the friendships I've made later on in my university, first year of uni, they're sort of closer because I have more things in common with them. So yeah, your friendships will change basically. Next thing is do what's best for you. So this kind of goes for more if you're thinking of going home, or maybe want to change course, just do what you feel right. Like, don't feel pressured by anyone. And if you're really not enjoying uni, like, don't force yourself to stay. Like, I know you feel like you're losing out on so much if you do drop out, but you're really not. Uni isn't for everyone, and like, yeah, if you're not happy, just let someone know, get some advice, because like, as I said, you shouldn't feel forced to do anything ever. The next one I did sort of mention in my settling into uni video, but it would be try not to go home for about 2 or 3 weeks maybe. Like, so I feel like people who went home more often were kind of more at a disadvantage when it came to making friends. Like, I know obviously everyone's really different, more people will feel homesick compared to others, but I would definitely say try and stick it out for 2 weeks without going home and seeing family. But if you're really desperate, try and maybe encourage your family to see you, so you're not like, so you don't get out of a routine, because I feel like once you're sort of into a routine at uni, you kind of settle in a lot quicker. Me personally, I didn't go home for about a month, it might have been even 2 months. I remember I went home like bonfire weekend, that was the first time I went home in my first semester, but my mum did visit me like about a month after I moved in, so yeah, so it did really help me settle in. But yeah, I feel like if you're someone who's going back and forth quite a lot, you won't settle in as quickly. So yeah, try not to, but as I said, do what's best for you. If you really feel like you're struggling, then do go home. Like, I'm not saying you're meant to stay there, but yeah. Next thing is, do learn how to cook a few dinners before you go. I know my mum taught me how to make a lasagna, like spaghetti bolognese, like easy dinners like that, just so when I arrived at uni I wasn't like a fish out of water, like, oh my god, how do I cook for myself? Like, so yeah, just a few weeks before uni, just make sure you ask mum, like, oh, how do I cook this, how do I cook that, so it's not completely overwhelming when you start. And the next thing is freezing food. So you'll learn very quickly that it's really hard to like cook for like one person, like one portion, unless you get a ready meal or something like that. So yeah, when you've got extra food, just let it cool down for a bit, and then put it straight in the freezer, and it will last you a good 3 or 4 months in there. So then you can take it out and then put it in the fridge again. So say if you're freezing food, you might think, oh, tomorrow I want to have that spaghetti bolognese I made ages ago. So take that out of the freezer the night before you want to eat it, and then leave it to defrost in the fridge like all day, and then it'll be absolutely, and then just put it in the microwave for like 2 or 3 minutes, it'll be absolutely fine to eat. So yeah, those are my final tips for university. I hope you found this helpful. Oh, also I would say, it's might be a bit late now, but make sure you have like a little bit of extra money, because obviously going to uni you don't know how much you're going to spend, so I would definitely recommend just taking a bit of money out of your savings, just so you have a little buffer, so you don't go straight into that overdraft straight away, because no one really wants that. So yeah, just make sure you have a little bit of extra money, so it's just, again, it's something less to worry about. And yeah, those are my final tips for uni. As I said, good luck if you're going to uni this week or tomorrow or whenever you're watching this. I know it feels like the most scariest thing in the world, but once you're there and once you're settled, you'll realise it's the right decision for you. And to be honest, I really wish I was kind of like doing freshers all over again, because it was such a fun week. And yeah, my first year experience was just honestly amazing overall. And yeah, I'm excited to start second year, so yeah, just enjoy first year whilst you can, because it doesn't count. Like, all it is about is just settling in and making friends. So go on all your nights out, visit the city, do all the tourist stuff, and yeah, just thoroughly enjoy yourself. That is my main advice. Just let your hair down, enjoy yourself. And yeah, I'm super jealous of you for going back to Fresh Soup, because I missed that time in my life already. But yeah, please like and subscribe if you want to. Good luck again if you're going off to uni, and I'll see you soon. Bye.